You're at airport security and it's 5 a.m. The line snakes back endlessly. Belt buckles clank into plastic bins while someone's arguing about their water bottle. You're half asleep, scrolling through your phone one last time before you toss it onto the conveyor belt. Then you hear it. "Excuse me, can I see your device?" Your heart skips. Suddenly every photo, every meme, every random screenshot, every private conversation, it all floods your mind at once. What could they possibly find? What did you forget was even on there? This isn't some viral TikTok conspiracy. This is happening right now, at airports across the country. TSA agents and border officers are inspecting more phones than ever before. And what's buried in your camera roll or message history could be the difference between boarding your flight or spending the next 6 hours in a windowless room answering questions you never saw coming. Let me tell you about 3 people who thought this would never happen to them. A 22-year-old graduate student from Jordan was stopped at JFK. She was flying home after finishing her degree. An officer scrolled through her photos and found a picture from a peaceful protest she attended 3 years earlier. She wasn't even holding a sign. But that photo led to 2 hours of questioning, missed connections, and a note added to her travel file. Then there's Marcus, a sales director from Chicago. He was flying to London for a conference. During a secondary screening, an officer saw a group chat on his phone. One message from a coworker joked about bombing this presentation tomorrow. Out of context, that word alone flagged him. He missed his flight. His company almost lost the client. Even content creators aren't safe. A travel blogger was detained after agents found Instagram stories where she criticized airport security policies in another country. She thought it was free speech. Customs thought it was a red flag. These aren't criminals. These aren't bad people. They're students, professionals, artists, ordinary travelers. But one misunderstood photo, one careless joke, one screenshot saved months ago can transform a routine trip into a nightmare you'll never forget. Now here's where it gets confusing, and this is critical. Most people think TSA and Customs are the same thing. They're not. And the difference matters more than you realize. TSA agents, the ones checking your bags for weapons and liquids, they're focused on physical threats. Legally, they cannot force you to unlock your phone. They can ask. You can decline. That's your right under the 4th Amendment. But Customs and Border Protection officers? Completely different authority. Completely different rules. CBP operates under border search exceptions. That means they can ask you to unlock your phone, scroll through your messages, check your photos, even copy files to their system, all without a warrant. And if you're entering or leaving the United States, you're technically at the border, even if you're 30 miles inland at O'Hare. In 2023 alone, CBP conducted over 41,000 device searches. That's more than double what it was 5 years ago. And the numbers keep climbing. So the real question isn't, can they check my phone? The question is, what exactly are they looking for when they do? If you're flying internationally or even domestically through certain high-security airports, here are 5 categories of content you need to clean up right now, long before you're standing at that checkpoint. Number 1. Political or protest content. Even if you're proud of attending a march, even if it was completely peaceful, photos from protests can be misinterpreted. Agents don't know the context. They don't know your intentions. They see a crowd, they see signs, and they start asking questions. Delete them. Save them to encrypted cloud storage if they matter. But don't carry them on your device. Number 2. Jokes, memes, or sarcastic messages. We've all sent them. I'm gonna kill this meeting. This workload is a disaster zone. I'm dead serious about that deadline. Taken out of context, these phrases trigger alerts. Officers don't always have time to understand your humor. They're trained to spot keywords. If it could sound suspicious to someone who doesn't know you, delete it. Number 3. Screenshots of private conversations. Maybe you screenshotted a breakup text. Maybe you saved receipts from a workplace argument. Maybe it's just a funny exchange with a friend. But screenshots reveal more than you think. They show relationships, tensions, opinions, locations. If an officer sees a pattern, they might dig deeper. Clear them out. Number 4. Apps that raise unnecessary questions. Dating apps you're not actively using. Cryptocurrency wallets, if you're not trading on this trip. Encrypted messaging apps like Signal or Telegram if you don't need them abroad. Even VPNs can prompt follow-up questions depending on where you're traveling. Ask yourself, do I actually need this app on this trip? If not, delete it. Reinstall it when you land. Number 5. Contact names and group chats with questionable labels. Your friend group might call themselves the cartel as a joke. Your college buddies might be in a chat called High Flyers because you all studied aviation. But an agent scrolling your contacts doesn't have that context. Rename them. Cartel becomes College Friends. 420 Crew becomes Book Club. It sounds ridiculous, but it works. You're not hiding illegal activity. You're preventing misunderstandings. You're protecting yourself from having to explain inside jokes at the worst possible moment. So what do the pros do? Journalists covering conflict zones. Diplomats crossing sensitive borders. Security consultants who travel weekly. They all follow the same digital hygiene routine. Here's the process. 2 weeks before departure, they back up everything. Photos, contacts, documents, everything goes to encrypted cloud storage or an external hard drive that stays home. 1 week before the trip, they factory reset their phone. Completely clean slate. Then, they reinstall only what's essential. Boarding pass app, hotel confirmations, maps, rideshare, a short contact list. That's it. No social media unless it's required for work. No photo albums. No message history longer than a few days. Some go even further. They carry a travel-only phone, a cheap device that holds nothing personal. If it gets inspected, there's nothing to find. If it gets confiscated, it's no big loss. This isn't paranoia. This is preparation. It's the same reason you lock your front door even though you live in a safe neighborhood. You're not expecting trouble. You're just not inviting it in. Let's say it happens. An officer asks to see your phone. What do? First, stay calm. Anxiety looks like guilt, even when you've done nothing wrong. Second, identify who's asking. Is it a TSA agent or a CBP officer? If it's TSA, you can politely decline and ask for a supervisor. If it's CBP and you're entering the country, they have broader authority. Know the difference. Third, ask questions respectfully. Is this request legally required? Am I being detained or am I free to go? These aren't hostile questions. They're clarifying ones. You have a right to understand your situation. If you do have to unlock your phone, never say your password out loud in a crowded area. Write it down on a piece of paper and hand it over. It's a small thing, but it protects your privacy. If they take your device, always request a receipt. Get the officer's name and badge number. Document everything. You're not being difficult. You're being thorough. And never, ever sign a document you don't fully understand. If they hand you paperwork, read every word. If you're unsure, say so. It's not rude. It's responsible. Knowledge is your best defense. Not panic. Not anger. Knowledge. Now, let's talk about what's coming. Because phone searches are just the beginning. AI-powered screening systems are already being tested at major international airports. These systems don't just scan your bag, they analyze your behavior. Which apps you open most, how often you unlock your phone, even your typing patterns and biometric rhythms. Some systems can cross-reference your social media activity in real time. They're looking for anomalies, for patterns, for anything that deviates from normal traveler behavior. By 2027, experts predict that cloud backups could be scanned automatically upon entry to certain countries. That means even if your phone is clean, your iCloud or Google Drive could still be accessed and flagged. This isn't science fiction. It's policy in motion. And it means that a clean phone won't be enough anymore. You'll need a clean digital footprint. So here's what you do, starting today. Step 1. Clean your phone 2 to 3 weeks before you fly. Not the night before. Gradually. Naturally. Step 2. Back up everything important to encrypted storage. Not just cloud, actual encrypted storage you control. Step 3. Delete in phases. A few photos here. A few messages there. Avoid wiping everything at once. Sudden mass deletions can look suspicious too. Step 4. Use guest mode or a secondary user profile when traveling. Many phones let you create a limited access profile. Use it. Step 5. Change your passwords after you land, especially if your device was inspected or handled. Your phone isn't just a device. It's your digital identity. It holds your relationships, your thoughts, your entire personal world. Protect it before you fly. Because in 2025, a single photo, a single message, a single misunderstanding shouldn't cost you your freedom to move. If you found this helpful, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to never miss this helpful tips. Also share it with anyone flying soon. Knowledge travels faster than fear. And I'll see you in the next one.